Hey y'all! So welcome to the Coco Cafe with yours truly, Danny Renee, your imperfect human healer. All right, y'all. So I am on here today to do an extremely impromptu reading. As you can see, I'm not dressed. I don't have no makeup on. Hell, the lights are still on. I did cleanse the space, so my energy is a little clear. My energy is, it's up and down, but like the energy of my space is clear. I definitely, did what I usually do for you all. But I don't know, I just felt it in my heart to do a random reading today, very impromptu. So this reading, the topic is going to be, this one is for all my brokenhearted people. This is for my lovesick people. This reading tonight is for my people who are experiencing some form of unrequited love. Unrequited love just is a fancy way of saying, two two parties involved are not in agreement, So you may like the other person more than they like you. Someone may like somebody and the other person doesn't like them at all, or there's some type of energy that's off between the two. Even if the feelings are mutual, one person is offering, something that the other person isn't. So, you know, so tonight I just want to get on here and do a little reading for my lovesick folks, my people who are missing people, my people who are feeling rejected, down and out. This one is for you because I feel y'all. I feel y'all. So let's get started. The first deck that I'm going to use, and this is going to be a general message. I'm not doing a pick a card, but the first deck I'm going to use is my very worn out the Romance Angels Oracle card deck. It's very popular, especially if you like to watch YouTube readings and different things like that. It's very common for you to see this reading. So let me tell you about the card that I have been working with from this deck for personal reasons. Ooh, don't ignore my background, yeah, y'all. My uh cover isn't folded up nice and neat like it normally is. But it's the Love Yourself First card. So on this card it says, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So for some of you all, you may be kind of resisting reaching out to someone or somebody because you know that it's gonna like some kind of way influence, how they view you, and you want to keep kind of a respectful appearance about yourself. I heard for some of you all, you could be like me and you hate looking thirsty. So it's like me, I'm the type of person who, when if I like you, like I'm very friendly. I'm just a friendly person sometimes. Especially if I like your energy. This is like with anybody, even if it's just like a friend, not just a romantic interest. But one of my biggest things is I hate when I get to be so friendly that I start to look thirsty in front of someone that I'm interested in. So for some of you all, you could be kind of experiencing the same thing. Let's see some messages here. Like I said, this is kind of like a random reading, impromptu. So who knows? I'm not sure if advice is going to come out. I'm not sure if it's just going to be channeled messages. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. I heard it one more time. Yeah. All right. So, ooh. So I see a lot of cards popped out, but I'm going to take the ones that I saw. So the first card I saw is the Forgiving and Learning card. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So this could kind of go with like what I was saying earlier, where like some of us, we hate to look thirsty. So you could have done something that looking back, you feel like it's kind of like embarrassing, or you feel like somebody kind of took advantage of you. I also feel like somebody. Okay, so this is a different message. So for somebody, you could have been in an actual relationship with this person, not just an unrequited crush or something like that. And I feel like somebody could have broken your spirit. Like you could have just realized looking back that you did a lot for this person and they kind of just took advantage of you. And you could have realized now that maybe it was because you liked them a little bit more than they liked you. Um, cause I'm holding in on like kind of like spirit on this card. I don't know if y'all can see that. But yeah, I just feel like somebody spirit was a little bit broken. And for some of us, this is about forgiving yourself. You know, for the things that you didn't know, for the ways that you kind of allowed yourself to be taken advantage of, for the ways you didn't allow yourself, but you just didn't know, or certain things that you wish you could take back because maybe you gave something to people or to a person that just did not deserve it. But this card, it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your presence. So for forever this message is resonating, this is about you forgiving your own self. So you may have to forgive the person that did whatever. Ooh, y'all, my ring light is like casting such a glare. There we go. Um, but this is kind of like a message from spirit saying forgive yourself for the things that you didn't know. Ooh, and then a card we got is this could be the one, but it's in reverse. So it says you already met the romantic partner you seek. So because it's in reverse, it's kind of making me feel like maybe this is how you felt. You saw long term with this person, you saw you all together. I feel like this is for some of y'all, this is like a back and forth energy. So for this first group, if this resonates, I feel like this is somebody you've kind of broke up with, came back with, like break up to make up type of energy because you really did feel like this person was the one for you. You felt like they were your person, like point blank period. You two also could have some form of children together. There's three children on here, to be honest. Or you could have been the type of person who wanted three children and you saw yourself having children. But whoever this is something to do with money as well, because if you look at their clothes, they're dressed very like almost kind of like royal. And even if you look at the background, this is like a really like it almost looks like a really beautiful library or some sort. It's giving aristocrat vibes. So it's just kind of making me feel like you could have also given this person money too. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like for some of you all, you could have spent a lot of money on this person, and now you're kind of realizing that they took you for granted. But the forgiveness has more to do with you forgiving yourself than anybody else. Yeah, you may forgive them or you may not, but I think Spirit is saying the most important thing is that you forgive yourself. Also, for some of you all, there may have been some sort of illusion about this situation because we have the honeymoon card, but we got it in reverse. So this is letting me know that there's some type of blinders, there's some type of rose colored glasses that you may have had about this person, or something could have been exposed, and you're now starting to see this person for the person that they truly are. That's interesting, Spirit. So for this first group, what is what is the overall advice for this first group? Ooh, past life relationship. So for some of you all, this person that you could have felt like took advantage of you could have been a past life person. So this is somebody either when this card comes out, this is either somebody you knew like growing up or you met them really young. Usually it's like you met them as a child, or if you believe in reincarnation, you knew this person in a past life and there was some type of karma that you all needed to finish in this life. So this could have been like maybe you were supposed to have a baby in the past life and you didn't have a baby with this person in the past life, but in this life you all did share children together. Or maybe it's just a situation where there's a lot of when this comes out, there's a lot of karmic bonds here. So this could be karmic bonds that were created, like I said, in a life previous, or this is the karmic bonds that you all share because you've known each other for so long. So this is letting me know that there was a bit hard to break away from this person. You could have found this person to be very, very attractive, very sensual, very beautiful, but there's something about their beauty. Oh, there! I just heard there's something about their beauty that is inviting too. So maybe this could be too. Like, let's say you met somebody when you was young and you just thought they were the most beautiful person ever, physically, and then when you finally got them, you may have ignored some of the red flags that they showed you about their personality, because you're like, whoa, especially, if this is a guy, you could be like, whoa, like, I finally got the person of my dreams. And you would have, I'm just getting the energy like you would have done anything to keep this person. But honestly, if we take whatever the situation is on why you all have separated, or why you all are separating, or breaking up, or whatever, it could just be that the cycle is up with this person, and spirit has a way, the ancestors, okay, I know it, have a way of breaking down some shit when that cycle is over. So this is letting me know, for your overall advice, if this first message kind of resonated with you, especially this part about maybe being tied to somebody from your past that you knew when you were very young or as a kid. Um, ooh, it's a lot of lustful energy too. So you all, I have to say this, you all could have had great sex together too, and that's kind of what kept you. It's something about past life karmic. That's what it is. Yeah. So you all could have had great sex, but romantically, you got the romantic feelings in reverse. Romantically, you all could have been incompatible. This is like the classic case of, also, like, if two people were together, they're sexually compatible, but when it comes to emotionally or romantically, they were incompatible. So the ways to kind of find this in a person's chart, so this is, for example, like two people who, so your Mars can sometimes, in men and women, but especially men, can sometimes represent your sex drive. It's like something about their Venus spoke to your Mars, or you all's Mars could have been very locked in. You all could have also been the same sun sign. But for emotional and actual, like, household compatibility too, you gotta look at the moon signs and the sun signs. There's another one too, but I can't remember. And it's one of the houses you gotta look at. But there was something where it was like it was off. It was like you had this lusty, if you look at this energy, it's like this lusty, sexy energy towards each other. But there was something missing when it came to romance, when it came to emotions. This card says your feelings are real and worth exploring, but it's in reverse. So it's letting me know that there was something about this. Oh my God. And look, y'all, I can't make this up. The separation card is at the bottom of the deck. So there was something about this connection that was just bad. Because it was like, even though this is like, also like, this person could have loved your body, or you could have loved this person's body, but you hated their personality. Or it's just like, personality wise, um I heard fire and magic, so that shit didn't make sense, because I was thinking of fire and oil, but fire and magic. Fire and magic. Fire and magic. Somebody could have had a manipulative spirit about them. So I just feel like somebody knew your triggers and they would purposely trigger you as well. Oh, I'm really sorry. Somebody knew somebody's triggers in this situation and they would purposely trigger. I'm also hearing witchcraft. So this person may be into some sort of witchcraft. This person could have been into, like, putting spells on a partner. I've gotten that message before. This person could have, like, if it wasn't witchcraft, there was something, because I think my mom used to say, like, gossiping is a form of witchcraft. This person knew how to. There's something about spell casting, witchcraft, even in, like, a very light, in terms of, like, making people. I'm sorry if you hear something. That's my air conditioning. It's old, y'all. But somebody had a way where they just knew what to say. They knew how to stir up a crowd. I did hear a specific sign, but I'm not gonna say that sign because I just don't want to. I don't want to sign bash. But somebody had a way where they just knew how to like push your buttons, and I feel like this is also why. Ooh, this is also why some sort of separation had to occur between you two. Like I said, there could be some type of custody battle too because we have three kids in the mix. One kid could be different than the other children. So maybe there's a difference between one kid versus the other children. But yo, did y'all hear that? Yo, if y'all heard that, that's a confirmation. There's something different about one child versus the other. I don't know if it's, I don't think it's good or bad, but there is something significant about the rest of the children versus this child. This could be a situation where if this is a long-term relationship, you could have raised certain children that weren't actually yours, but you do have one child that is biologically yours. So there's some question about how funds should be split if this is a divorce, or if you should maintain, taking care of the children. For some of you, I feel like you will still take care of the children. But the cards that were also kind of fell out by mistake, I thought I was going to be done, is you got keep it up in mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This is funny because I just quoted this card on my Facebook the other day. So for some of you all, even though you're kind of in this broken space, or this lovesick space, or just kind of, I'm also hearing heartbroken, saddened space. There is somebody else coming towards you, and they may be a little bit different. I don't know why I just started laughing when I when I said that. This person may be very different or just a little bit different than your usual type. Something is different about this person, but they are saying this person is a soulmate. Doesn't mean that they're a long term soulmate, but this could mean that there's some type of lesson here. I don't know why I want to laugh. This person could make you laugh a lot. Let's say if you already know that, and if you look on here, look, they're actually smiling and kind of having a good conversation. You could be a little. I hate to put it, but if you look at this card, I feel like there's somebody in this situation that's a bit uptight, and they're gonna meet somebody that kind of like is not uptight at all. So this may, okay, I get it. So this may be the kind of like funny part about it is like this person could be really opposite from you, or they may exhibit qualities that you tend to like to hide. So that's interesting. So they may like bring out stuff in you that you kind of like to hide, but you can't hide around it. But if you look, Cupid is on this card. So whatever this connection is, this next connection, this is actually a destined connection. Spirit wanted you to be into a different space. And look, y'all, we got a lot of questions. Oh my gosh, we got cards coming out. This deck got the woo-ha. So before I get into this card, I want to talk about this card because it slipped right out. You got attraction in reverse. So I'm gonna be honest, there may be something about this new connection, this new soulmate that you don't like because you got attraction in reverse. Or there's something where I feel like it has something to do with thank you, Spirit. I feel like this has something to do with your usual type. So you could be used to dating, let's say you're used to dating like models, traditional, conventional models, slim, tall, a certain hair type, a certain way they dress. Your new person, they're asking you to keep an open mind because your person that you may enjoy more than all of your exes put together is not gonna look like that. They may even have some qualities about themselves that you don't like physically. So why they teeth crooked? I got crooked teeth, y'all, and I got a gap. But sometimes I get away with it because my gap is at the bottom. But this could be a situation you may be used to dating like perfect looking people, and there's something about this new person is gonna be. I heard very. I heard unadulterated. Hold on, where's my phone? I gotta look that one up. Oh shoot. Let's look this up, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. Unadulterated. Sorry, y'all. This is an impromptu, raw, unfiltered reading. Ooh, so we got unadulterated actually means not mixed or diluted with any different or extra elements. Complete and absolute. So I was not expecting that definition, y'all. Unadulterated means not mixed. So I hate to go there, and it's crazy because I was just talking about a similar topic like this. This person you could like I don't even want to do this because this I don't like this energy because it's kind of colorist. But you could have had a thing for like mixed girls or mixed boys or lighter skin, kind of curly hair, or just like very like what Euro what American standards of beauty like it could have been like you could have had I'm just saying you could have had a thing for like light bright women or mixed girls and your partner or mixed boys and your partner's gonna be dark skinned or your partner is not mixed or there's something not exotic about them and but whatever this is, I do feel like you're gonna get over it because there's something about you changing. So, and I feel like this person is gonna be really attractive. This person is gonna look great. It's just there's something about them that you're gonna have to get over because you may be used to a certain type. And then also we have. I want to look at the other cards. We have express your love. So go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel like the way I'm interpreting this card tonight, I believe this is a card where this person is going to be very expressive with their love. This is part of the reason that's going to make you fall in love with them because everything that you could have had to pull, or let's say your love always costed you something in other relationships, this person is going to be very expressive. You're not going to have to do much, and not in a way that they're easy, but in the way that they're very open and vulnerable to love. And if that's not what you were used to, oh, I just heard something else. This person this person could be younger than you too. So, okay, let's take it back. So there's something that might turn you off about this person, and it actually has nothing to do with their looks. It's something to do with their age. They may be younger than you, a lot younger than you, and you may not like that. And also, oh, her neck is a little thick on her, y'all. This person could be thicker than what you're used to. So if you, hey, listen now. So if you were the type of person that talked about these BONs, these teddy bears, these plus size women, how you would never do this or never do that, your, your next partner may very well be that. Shout out to all my big girls, period. But there's something about this person that's going to free you with the free yourself card. Um, you're gonna see that this person is some sort of rarity, some sort of treasure. Um, once you get to know them, I feel like you know what? As I'm sitting with this energy, I kind of feel like there's something. It's something about their personality that you don't like. So for some of you, it could be that they don't look like your usual type, and you have to get away from being like superficial, or you have to learn to like find beauty in different things. Sorry y'all, my nail is still broken. I can't get this nail out. Or for there's another group of you where I feel like this has more to do with their personality. So maybe you like your women, or I keep hearing women, so this could be a man watching. So maybe you like your partner or your women laid back, and baby, your next partner ain't gonna be laid back at all. Or maybe you like your man to be very in your face and aggressive, and your next partner is actually very a soft and caring man. I feel like there's some, but I just feel like it's a thing though. For some of you, okay, and for the last group of you, because this is a general reading, I believe this is actually like something that they do that like it bothers you. There's something that somebody does that their new person is going to do that's annoying. Like for some of you, it's not about looks at all. It's about Why she gotta do that? Why he always do that? Like it's gonna be something annoying, but it's like you could need that, to be quite honest. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I'm at 24 minutes. I don't want to make this too long. Let's see. What else do we have here, Spirit? Her shuffle one more time. I felt the need to shuffle one more time. Ooh, there could be a little bit of stardom to this person. So, ooh, if this person can be like me sometimes and be a social butterfly, you may not like that. Thank you, Spirit. But it's that's a part of their path, because I'm looking at, you all can't see this card, but I'm actually looking at my Aunt Caroline card, and that card talks about Aunt Caroline, who was actually a famous reader in the 1800s, black woman who basically built her rags to riches story, and she's actually one of the few documented spiritualists who was famous. You know, people pay her exuberant amount of money to get readings from her, and she was who she was, and I love that. But there could be an element of like stardom to your new person, where, ooh, for some of you all who, thank you, Spirit, for some of you all, you may not like to play the background, and unfortunately this person might make you play the background. I feel the need to pull one more card. I got 3 cards out. Thank you. Ooh, yes. Yes. There may be a need for you to reel it in, to let them shine. Ooh, okay. So if you are a little bit controlling, okay, this is the strength card, but the way I'm reading it, it's like, and this is the only card that actually flipped over. There is a need to kind of like reel it in a little bit. There's something. You could be a very traditional man if you're a man watching this, and you kind of want to be the head of the household, but it's funny because you might meet a woman who she's going to be the head of, or she's going to be very fiery. There's something about, oh, I also heard temper and also possessiveness and controlling. There may be something about you where you're going to want to control this person, but it's not going to happen. That may be the thing that you don't like. Ooh, look at this. Yes, we got Leo energy here twice. See the lion on here? What? Look at that. Y'all, look at the sun card. Yes, there is something. Yes, there's something about your next partner that is going to be like famous a little bit, or very popular, or they're going to be very in this energy, sunny, fiery, very like a go-getter, and it may call for you to pull back a little bit and let them shine. Let's see what else we got over here. Yes, this is beautiful energy. Yes, I don't know what it is. If you are a man watching, even if you're a woman, but you are more of a masculine woman, there's something where it's like this next partner is gonna actually have you kind of like forcing you to kind of cater to them, but it's not going to be the same. Where in the last relationship that we talked about, you may be over giving. This one, it just may be like you're gonna have to step it up. Yes, this is interesting. But yeah, for some of you all, there is something about a temper. You're gonna have to control your temper with this person. Okay, so for a select few of you all, there is a bit of toxicity to your personality. Maybe because you were with this person so long, so you could have been arguing, having you could be used to blowing up, getting mad, arguing, going crazy, because you and your old partner did that all the time, and even though it was toxic, you're used to that. With this new person, I'm hearing you're gonna have to be gentle with them. So if you blow up, cuss them out, you may lose them forever. Whereas with your old partner, you could have done this all the time and you knew they wasn't going nowhere. You all came back together. There is a need to like switch up some sort of pattern, excuse me, some sort of behavior. Wow, I can't talk right now. There is a need to switch up some sort of behavior pattern with this new person. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, or else you're gonna be unhappy. Um, And also, there's a need to do this because let's say you are a man and you get this fiery, fun-filled woman. What you don't want her to be is in this energy trying to please you. There's a need to let your new partner be themselves, and it's okay because like sometimes that happens. So I heard that sometimes it's hard to let the new person because oh, thank you, spirit. I had a light of incense, y'all. Hold on. I don't know what my hair is doing. I have to light an incense for this. There's something about your new partner, even though they're not your usual type, because they are so different. There is going to be one or two things that is going to remind you of the past person. It could be something about the way that they talk. So maybe your past person was very, let's use myself for example. Maybe your past person was very charismatic, and talk with their hands like how I do sometimes. And your new person might do the same thing. It's something about it's important not to. Ooh, just fucking hit my glasses with the car. Anyway, there's something about you not getting triggered. Can I be honest? Okay, so now for some of you, I told you this is general reading, so there's multiple messages. You could have a type. So even if these two people look completely different, there's something about their personality that might be the same, and spirit is asking you to fall back a little bit because this is a very action oriented card in the upright. But in the reverse, for me, how I read this is like pull it back a little bit. Be open. Be open. Be open. So, and it could be like maybe your past person, let's say with this fame thing, could be like your past person wanted to be on, wanted to be in the mix, wanted to be popular all the time, wanted to be famous, was trying to get on, and they did it in a very selfish way, greedy way. Maybe they didn't have any boundaries about who they slept with to try to get to the top or try to get on, or they just didn't really care how they went about it. There may be a similarity with your new partner in terms of like they also like to be in the spotlight, but spirit wants you to be open to it with the Fool card. Be open to it because it might be different. So they may also like the spotlight, but they may be very healthy with their spotlight. They may have very good boundaries. They may also have certain convictions that the past person didn't have, where they just that the past person didn't have, where they just won't do anything for fame or to get on, or they won't be with everybody, but they still have that star quality about them, or they still want to be famous like that past person too. So there is a need to like be open to them, don't judge them so harshly because what's gonna happen is that judging has more ooh with Lady Justice at the bottom. Lady Justice came right out, y'all. There that will be an injustice for them. There's a need to balance. I don't know what it is. It don't matter the deck, but I always read the justice card very literal sometimes, and literally means like I'm literally picking up on a court case for some of you all. So some of you all may be indeed, this is a side note, somebody may be fighting the case of some sort. I've gotten these messages before. So whoever you are, you could be somebody who's watched my other videos or my other lives, which I don't know who you are because I don't be getting a lot of views, but shout out to you for supporting. um, yeah. Now this is interesting. Spirit, can I get a card to clarify this one? They said codependency. Somebody could have a drinking problem. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. I'm not gonna take all of those cards. Yes, somebody could have some sort of drinking problem. They are also saying that could be for some of you all a behavior that you need to modify as well. Because even though like this person could like to drink as well, this new person, but there needs to be more boundaries to that. I heard borderline alcoholic. So for some of you all, you have to be careful because you could be a borderline alcoholic here. Um, this could also be from our people who drink excessively at parties. Don't worry, y'all. I'm not saying this from a judgmental point of view. I drink like a sailor at the club, at the party sometimes, not all the time, but a lot of times because I'm a drinker. I don't do drugs. I don't get high. I'm a drinker. But for some of you all, because look, this horse is drinking water too on here. There is something for somebody. This could be for one person. There is something where, like, when you get this new person, you have to. I heard modify, so I'm not hearing like completely kick it, but there's something about modifying your drinking intake, not getting so drunk. There's something about when you get with this new person, you have to get away from being dysfunctional. So you could have got drunk, loud, dysfunctional, irate with your last person, but something about the mask coming off. Thank you, Spirit. I'm not gonna take it, but I saw it. Something about the mask coming off too. Yeah, because you don't want to. There's something about burdens too. It's gonna be part of letting go of the burdens. All right, so that's pretty much your message. I do feel like I need to pull like one more card, but I think it's in a different deck. I'm looking at a deck. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. Sorry. Don't be all up in my living room either, y'all. Oh, ooh, look, the first card I saw was "I Want You." Wait, hold on. Come on. I like. There we go. I want you. I want you the right way. I want you, but I want you to love me too. Oh, okay. Want you to want me too. Just like I love you. Okay, so for some of you all, this next person, if you don't have a next soulmate, that was "I Want You" by Marvin Gaye. For those who don't know, there is something where like your next partner, because in the song he said, "But I want you to want me too, just like I want you." So there's something about this love being requited. This love being give and take. This love not being unrequited like the last love. Ooh, ooh, I love this. I love this. This reading just cheered me up, y'all, because I was a little love sick and hurt. And when would I ever had somebody? Ooh, this person is gonna kiss the boo boos. I wish I had treated you better. For some reason, I'm reading this where it's like somebody is gonna like do all the things your man won't do all the things your girl didn't do. There's gonna be something healing about the next person, y'all. Don't give up on the fight. Ooh, just being near you is intoxicating. These are some I don't know why I'm getting such like sexy sensual energy tonight from reading these cards. Yeah, this person is gonna. Oh, I just heard something so sweet. This next person is going to like love you just for you. So if you were with somebody who like you felt like they loved you only because you had money, loved you only because you had a nice body, loved you only for your sex, loved you only for your cooking, loved you only because you have money or you got on, this next person is going to just be intoxicated with the essence, the very being of just you, without all the fluff, y'all, without all the fluff. Oh, I hope that you can forgive me one day. So we got forgiveness and learning themes coming right back out. For some of you all, your next person may be somebody who felt like they should have done better with you. So for some of the collective, if the other stuff didn't resonate with you, this could be somebody who okay, I'm getting a situation. So somebody that you like could have been in this fucked up situation with a lover, and they may be coming back asking for forgiveness because they realize how fucked up this past lover was, y'all. Thank you. Yeah, and they may be taking down the mask. And then when they come back, they are asking for forgiveness and they may treat you like a world of difference. This could be, ooh, yeah. There is some type of remorseful energy here. I feel like somebody else was dealing with some sort of separation or some type of toxic shit where they didn't see your worth. So for some of you all, this is about somebody not seeing your worth. And then once they get out and find their worth, that's when they're going to realize how worthy you were. That's such a fucking love triangle, but child, we just gonna go with it. Woo. But then we both know I'm not the one for you. We got I'm becoming a better person. And one more, but it failed, y'all. And then we got I know I was a distraction from the pain. Yeah, so for somebody, yeah, okay, so for those of you who may be thinking about separating, um, there's a mutual thing. You all know you're not good for each other. Um, for the person who did somebody wrong and you're just like lovesick because you wish that it would have worked out better, they weren't the right one for you. Um, um, Yeah, there is something about somebody becoming better though. Hold on, let me clarify this card. Spirit can Ooh. Okay, so this is crazy because we both know I'm not the one for you, and then we got we will be together again at the bottom of the day. So what I feel truly, because I was asking about the I am becoming a better person card. For somebody, this is somebody who walked away from somebody else because they were in this shit with somebody else, and they could be coming back to you or coming towards you now because they are a better person, and now you all are on the same frequency. But I feel like this is somebody you already know. So this could be somebody like, oh, child, let me tell you about my story. So y'all, a few months ago, I had met like a while ago. I had met this guy and I don't know, it was something about his energy that just felt like I don't know, it sounds like it sounds nutty as fuck, but it was something about his energy where I just felt like that's my person, right? But he like dipped off the face of the planet. And you know me being a nosy tarot reader, I just put some cards on it. So kind of the messages I got is that he was already committed in some way to somebody else. Um but let's say something like that. So, it just kind of was what it was. But for some of you all, let's say you had a similar story like me. Um Somebody could have dipped off on you, dropped you, start dodging your ass like the police. Y'all, the man that I'm talking about, I don't even want to get into it because it's so ridiculous and it's very mystical. The energy I feel around it. But he started ducking and dodging me like I was the police. Like I was literally like, what did I do? So if this is like something that happened to you or similar, somebody could have started ducking and dodging you because they were in a situation dealing with this. But something about their life has changed, maybe separating from somebody. And then also that something about them has become a better person. So honestly, your energy, your light, could have scared them. I'm not saying that that was my story. It could be, but there for you all, I'm getting like there's something about you that could have scared them because you could have also reminded them too with your energy, with your wholesome classic energy that what they were in were toxic. What's that saying? If you sit in shit for too long, you stop smelling it. So somebody could have been sitting in toxicity with this other person for so long they stopped realizing how fucked up it was. And it was something about meeting you where it was like a spark. Something happened where they realized that this was shit. This was toxic. And something about it, they could have gone through this separation process. Cause I keep putting this card right on top of the separation card, not even realizing it. They could have went through some type of breakup or separation with somebody, and now they are becoming a better person. Because if you're sitting in shit, you shitty too. Let me say that again. If you're sitting in shit, you're shitty too. Um, So they needed to get out that shit to even talk to you. So if they were ducking and dodging you, I'm saying all that to say you got the we will be together again. So for some of you all, this is not the unrequited love, brokenhearted story that I anticipated this reading to be. For some of you all, somebody just needed to go get their shit together. And for some of y'all, some people needed to get out of some shit. Because look, at the bottom of the deck, we also have I feel you even though we are apart. So somebody could have been thinking about you the whole time. That's beautiful. I'm a hopeless romantic, y'all. So I love shit like that. Let me get one more card before I move on. One more card for the collect. Ooh. One more card for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. And we got I want to be more than just friends. So yeah, somebody could have friend zoned you, start ducking and dodging you like, oh boy, did me. And they're like, but that but for some of you all, I'm gonna just say this. For some of you all, this may not even be for me, but I wish it was. But for some of you all, you could have thought you were crazy for feeling the energy that you felt towards this person. And with this, I want to be more than friends. We will be back together. I feel you even though we're apart and I'm becoming a better person card. This is your confirmation that you were not tweaking. The energy was actually mutual. It wasn't unrequited. It's just the actions were unrequited. So that could make a situation feel unrequited as well. Like I said at the beginning, it was the actions that somebody took towards you that made them made could have made it feel like that you wasn't shit or that they didn't like you. But there's something about the energy has shifted, and it's something is being exposed that you were not tweaking. I don't know who that is for. That is for one person. You was not tweaking. This person did like you. They were just going through shit. Ooh, and we got. I've never pulled this card, but look, y'all. The bottom of the deck, we have sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yeah. For some of you all, you felt an energetic connection and you thought you was crazy because the other person didn't necessarily act on the energetic connection like you thought they would. And Spirit is here to let you know, baby, listen, you was not tweaking. With the new beginners card at the bottom of the deck, but I'm going to shuffle one time. All right, overall advice. Ooh, cut the deck and I saw keep going. So something about what you are doing for those. This is a message for all of the people watching this, regardless of what part of this reading resonated with you. Let's get a message. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Duality fell out. And we got share your gifts at the bottom. So honestly, y'all, there's something about you may know that you have this connection with somebody, but keep sharing your own gifts. Keep going, even if that means you too think about it sometimes, but you continue to live your life, you continue to move on. Because there's something happening here. There is something happening here. Ooh, can't make it up. With the power card at the bottom of that card, something is being shifted, transformed. And for those of you who are meeting somebody new, keep on going, baby. But for those of you who are meeting somebody new, you don't be surprised. Okay, for some of you all, don't be surprised if you meet somebody new and people who played you start coming up at the woodwork mad as hell because it's now that they're gonna recognize your power. One more card, Spirit. I like this reading for some reason. Ooh, yeah, go with the flow. Even though you may be broken hearted. That's the song I was listening to before I did this, but this is for everybody now. Even regardless of what situation is, go with the flow. Try to release some of that energy. Don't let it become stiff in your body. You know them people that walk around and it's like they ain't gotta say nothing. They look tense. They're not going with the flow. Spirit is saying go with the flow because remember I said something was happening? You got the awakening card. Something is being listen, I don't know who this is for, but there is something shifting for somebody behind the scenes. You may not know it. So you might as well go ahead and relax. And whatever this is will be exposed soon. So you might as well let loose because you're about to be celebrated. Yes. And finally, we got the self-care card, which I think is a beautiful way to end this message, you all, because like I said, this is for my lovesick people. Spirit is saying ultimately at the end of the day, If you have already started, keep partaking in self care. If you have not already started, start self care. Self care is not just getting your hair and your nails done and shit. Self care is reading, writing down your feelings, writing down your dreams, crying when you need to cry, going to the gym. For guys, it's not just going to the gym, getting a haircut, all that. Sometimes it's picking apart your childhood and being gentle on yourself, nurturing yourself. There's a need to nurture yourself in this moment in time because for some of us, we are elevated. It is so clear to see, and we're about to have a huge awakening because if you look, the flowers look the same. They both kind of look like lotus flowers. Some of us, we about to have an awakening, y'all. So we could be lovesick and sad and moody like myself sometimes right now, but just know all that finna get shifted. So thank you for watching, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this impromptu, crazy ass, sad ass, emo ass reading. But I enjoyed it. Definitely cheered me up a little bit. My hair looks crazy. I'll be back on here to do probably another reading very soon. But you all have a blessed night. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. And like I said, remember, go with the flow. There's an awakening happen, and this is most important. Self care. This is most important, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed weekend and week. Tune in for the next video. Bye, y'all.